I feel I may have big brain too close to the sun in the Sims checklist challenge, aka 24 whilst 24. Welcome back to another part with Melton. I'm hoping that this is gonna be the last part, and I'm sorry to say, I think I'm too prepared, which is something I don't say very often when I'm playing The Sims 4, let's be real. I was just over here, I was having Melton work on a ton of his magic. He was practicing, he was dueling people, which does actually work. If you lose too many duels in a row, you actually do become cursed. I did have one, but then I decursified myself, which stupidly I'm now like, should I just have kept it? Because that technically makes the curse pool smaller, even though I only had one. And it was the one where I just wanted to give hugs to people. I mean, not the worst curse in the world, unless you don't like hugs. I actually had him train up to be a master. So he is level 4, which is all he needed to become. I thought Death Defy was like the ultimate reward for untamed magic. Apparently not. Apparently restoring a ghost to their original physical form is not the peak. Apparently that is duplicato, which I don't care about, because we have Necrocall, which means we can summon the dead from their final resting place, and then we also have Death Defy, restore a ghost to the original physical form, which means I'm fairly sure we can tick off raising a sim from the dead. You only need to be a level 4 to do this. I just had him practice some tame magic, and boom, he is super close to overloading, which I personally feel is great, because we're actually gonna go have him give a friendly introduction to Lynx over here. What a sick name. Honestly, can we just appreciate the name Lynx? And then we are also going to challenge you to a cheeky little duel. I actually want to duel for ingredients because I did also waste 900 simoleons now, it feels, on a death flower. Obviously, I did have in the back of my mind, if we don't get Death Defy, if we don't unlock that spell for whatever reason, if it's gonna take too long, which it absolutely didn't, I was like, hey, we can maybe get an angel fish. Obviously, I am gonna have to master the cooking skill and then also the gourmet cooking skill, which would absolutely take forever, but you know, I can do it. I have all of the stuff that helps me. Oh my goodness, I think because he's feeling so overpowered already, he's actually doing quite well in this duel. Lynx, I think you may be going down, which is not good for me because I actually want to lose loads of duels in a row so that we can get cursed again. I haven't had an experiment go wrong yet, so I haven't got a curse through that. Never mind, we did actually lose that, and I'm fairly sure if we go to his needs, he is so close to overpowering. Being defeated in a magical duel is one of the most frustrating things for any spellcaster. Fight me again, bruh. Oh, we beat him. Oh my goodness gracious me. I cannot believe it. It was all skill. Melton sees victory face and then realizes it was him. I mean, oh, Bramble. Oh my goodness. If I wasn't already believing that fairies were gonna come at some point this year, your name, literally, if we get a fairies pack this year, I'm naming someone Bramble. I don't care. It's happening. What a cute ass name. Yeah, you can absolutely like cerebral Sims. I mean, you barely like anyone, let's be real. Right, let's try and duel for knowledge again. I don't know why, but Morgan has been replaced and I'm actually really sad about it. Kenichi is like, dude, what are you doing? You are absolutely going to overcharge and I am judging you. I've taught you everything that you know. It feels like when we duel for knowledge is when we actually, please don't pass away. I think you have to like overload twice in a row, like without this moodlet going down, to actually be in with a chance of dying. So hopefully that isn't gonna happen to Mr. Melton. Apparently he does not deserve any knowledge, which, like, you know what? Fair. I feel as if I saw this man roaming around like overcharged as hell, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna entrust you with this knowledge whatsoever. Is he gonna pee his pants? I mean, we do have the magic thing, which is Scrubberoo, so we can just do that to clean ourselves up. I also, why do I not just do this? We have a potion of plentiful needs, and we also have copy pasto now, so we can literally just make as many of those potions as we want to. Anyway, enough of that. I'll continue working on the curse after we have completed everything else. The only things we have left to do are take a selfie at the Forgotten Grotto, raise a sim from the dead, and get to Sixam, which we can bosh out easy. I've been playing this safe for 5 hours. That's how long it's taken me. You know what? For a challenge called 24 whilst 24, which, I mean, assumes that you probably have a year to complete it, I feel like I'm not doing too bad. Over here, once you get to a handiness level 10, you can break this bad boy open, which of course we are. I have actually had him complete the rocket science upgrade, the wormhole generator on our rocket ship that is needed for Sixam. Go and explore this cave. Oh, this kind of like makes sense as well for the fact that he like goes to explore this and then is like, I want to see what else is out there in the world. Look at me tying in a story. Melton, ever the intrepid explorer, sets out to spelunk. Why is spelunk such a good word? Although it sounds rather close to spunk, which is not a good word. There are two pathways. The narrower of the two is a bit stalactite, but Melton stalagmite fit. We are gonna take the narrow path. I like the stalactite stalagmite joke. My little geography A-level heart is happy. The dark, winding fissure proves too difficult. Oh, bloody hell, Melton. Right, we're taking the wide path if we get that option again. No need to try something dangerous. Melton creeps down the main branch and spies through the dim remaining light a switchback headed gradually up and a rickety ladder headed down. We're gonna take the switchback. Bloody hell, he's back at the entrance. I feel like I only did this recently and I managed to do it first time. I don't go to this one half as much as I actually go to the one in Willow Creek. We are gonna step on to the ledge. Please, Melton. Travel to Grotto. Thank goodness gracious me. Forgotten Grotto. Here I come. Right, I want to get a good one, you know? You want to be by the lake for this, don't you? Let's go here and maybe catch an angelfish here. Not that I think we need one. I think our spells are gonna have us covered, but it's nice to have a backup plan. Okay, I wanted nice things in the background, but this is very close to your head. I unfortunately can't get the stalactites, mites. I can't remember. Is it M, so they grow up from the floor? Stalagmites are the ones that grow up, and then stalactites are the ones that hang, right? I don't know if I've remembered that correctly. There was something that told you which way they were, like many vile earthlings munch on jam sandwiches under newspaper piles. There we go. We took our selfies so that we can officially tick that one off, and let's go travel home. Do we go to Sixam first? Do we raise someone from the dead? We go to Sixam first. I feel like it makes the most sense for his story. We go travel through, let me save. I'm not risking anything. Considering this is a part 3 of 3, I do not want to risk a hair on this man's head. We're gonna go try collecting some of the things that are out and about because I feel like I want them for my little collection. This is not the all collections challenge. I do an update on YouTube of my all collections challenge. Last year or a couple of years ago, I think it was last year, I did one for Easter, which was like the egg collection, because obviously that made sense. I don't really know, I feel like there's not really any other themed stuff that I could make a video on when it comes to that challenge, but let me know if you think of any. Right, I mean, we're on Sixam. I kind of just want to go take a selfie, but we did manage to do it. So that's another one to check off the list. There's not really a lot that goes on in Sixam. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Apparently, if you become, I think, good friends with an alien, then when you actually go to work in the science career, they can actually get in touch with you in like the pop-up that occurs before you go to work, and they can like invite you to a party, which is pretty cool, but it's not like the most amazing place. Like there's really just like collectibles and then aliens wandering around, but it does look cool. This is where the party area spawns. Look, there's an alien right now. We should probably go talk to Uriah. There's no phone service. Oh, I mean, that probably makes sense. They probably don't want people to know about this classified alien world, you know? Probably best that Melton isn't allowed to take a selfie, because I just don't feel as if he's personally responsible enough for that. We can bring Uriah back with us. No, that seems tight. You know who I will be stealing out of their current climate though? Vladdy Daddy. You're coming home with me. Raise a sim from the dead in the dead of night. I'm sorry, children. Amelia, why are you here? Get back in your hole. Let's go and magic. We will necrocall my man. That's what they call it when your booty call is 6 feet under. There we go. Ooh, and he died by sunlight, so he has the sun. We are gonna ask him about being dead, even though we're not very good friends. I really don't know what went on, but their relationship, we literally didn't even speak to him, but it took a tanking. And then magic, we are going to de-deathify. Please work. Come back to me, Vladdy Daddy. You're a dad. Oh my god, we need to break this news to him. The fact that boom, he is back. That was so easy. Bring Sim back from the dead. Tick. Done. Sorted. Absolutely smashed it. You do have 2 children waiting in this peculiar little outhouse that I have bought for them. I can't remember if this is like the spellcaster little thing or if this is vampires. I think this is spellcaster. The vampire one is ugly, no offense. I mean, that was honestly, not gonna lie, kind of not great. That was really not as interesting as I thought it would be. It was like, okay, cool. You're back from the dead. Like, he didn't have an animation or anything. He just went from being a ghost to not being a ghost anymore. Why did that not live up to the hype that I had in my brain for doing that? Like, I thought that was gonna look really, really cool. And I feel like for such a thing that has taken so long, that was not reward enough, actually. But we may as well go back to the magic realm, because I apparently need to work off screen to try and get this curse. I just don't think it's gonna go well. The nice thing is, I actually do already have the opportunity to decursify myself, so we actually have to lift the curse of the night wraith, which I already have decursify. If I get the curse, it's gonna be really easy to tick off. These just don't feel worth it, I've gotta say. We got one, which is Curse of Scrambled Spells. You're losing control of your magic. Casting will sometimes have random, powerful results. I actually did do a bit more research, and turns out it was actually super helpful, because the only way I think you can get the Curse of the Night Wraith is either by overcharging and also by the potion of curse cleansing fail. So maybe I should also try and create that instead of just risking death by overcharging for the entire time. But obviously that's all curses, so there's obviously a bigger pool to pull from, whereas if I just overcharge, then there's only 3. You can only get the uncontrollable charge, the scrambled spells, and the Curse of the Night Wraith, which you can only have 3 in total anyway. So I feel like this is probably the easiest, although you do risk death. I cannot believe that you lot are my lucky charms. I was like, right, I have been here for pretty much almost 2 hours trying to get the Curse of the Night Wraith, but if you have UI cheats, you can just right click and get rid of that magic overload. Like, you can just delete moodlets. So I was like, okay, let me try a new thing. I'm just gonna have him make a ton of plentiful needs. Whenever he overcharges, I'm gonna get rid of that, and then I'm just gonna have him make more so that he's just like consistently overcharging without the fear of death. And I was like, I don't know if that's gonna give us like Curse of the Night Wraith. Like, I don't know if he has to kind of like risk being overcharged already and like risk that death to like up the chances of curses. Apparently not. I am gonna actually have you drink a potion of plentiful needs, considering we now have this curse. The spectral stalker is hunting you, but where are they now? Good luck trying to sleep. Curse of the Night Wraith from letting spellcaster power explode. So definitely the easiest to get it through overcharging. But now I wanna see him. We can't sleep. He's too scared to close his eyes. Oh, the Night Wraith. What a little so-and-so, making me not being able to sleep. Let's head back to our home lot, and I want to show him to you because I have very rarely had Curse of the Night Wraith. I think I may have had it like twice in my game before now. We can't even nap. We're too scared to nap. Why this whole time have I only just noticed that this house is the wrong way? I genuinely thought this was the front door the entire time. Here comes the boy. The Night Wraith has arrived. Oh, is he gonna go? Oh, I thought he was gonna go look after my infants. He's so gloomy. Can we actually interact with him? So basically, the Curse of the Night Wraith, I thought that you got like sad with it. He's being chased by the Wraith. Oh my goodness, that is actually terrifying. I would be screaming. Oh my goodness, he is so scary. But yeah, I thought that he made you sad because he's like really, really gloomy, and like that's kind of the Night Wraith's like whole deal. But he actually just makes it impossible for your sim to sleep, so your energy like hangs around here. Even if you have like the Fill Needs potion, like he'll take it and then this will instantly just go back down. It doesn't go any further than this, so you're thankfully not like constantly collapsing. He's a folklore girly. He is drifted his way into the forest. But this has a +3 uncomfortable, just stays at exhausted with like critically low energy, which basically just means that your sim can like, I'm assuming, I mean, he can do things, so it's not like it really stops you from doing a lot of things, which is actually quite nice. Like, I thought being like critically low energy and very uncomfortable would really like have a nasty effect on you actually going about your gameplay. Honestly, not as bad as I once remembered the Night Wraith being. I love how all of these like ghost entities, oh, I love the fact that his eyes like had to fade away there. They're all like, oh, I'm just so busy. Like, work is just wild at the minute. So many people to go and exhaust, but you like literally just can't sleep, which is honestly like quite nice because it means that you can carry on as normal. Oh no, there we go. He's far too uncomfortable to do this. This is where it starts to get annoying. Now, I don't know if that's maybe brought on by the fact, yeah. So if you get like one more uncomfortable moodlet, that's it. Like, you're done for. You can't really do anything because the game is just like, your sim is far too uncomfortable. However, to actually complete our 24 whilst 24, we need to lift the curse of the Night Wraith. Now, this is extremely easy to do. I already have the decursify spell, so I can just do that. I mean, Night Wraith, it was good to see you, buddy. I mean, I have been trying my damnedest to get you over here. Honestly, just feels like I'm reconnecting with an old friend. I will say, these tasks that have like taken ages to build up to and like ages to actually do, probably like the least fascinating. I just feel as if they're a bit of a letdown when it comes to the conclusion. Like, there's no like grand, oh my god, you traveled to Sixam and we're gonna throw you a party because you're the first human that's like landed here. Lou Howell has asked me out on a date. Oh yeah, absolutely go for it. I am not one to deny my sims of the pleasure that is Lou Howell. So we're gonna go magic, we are gonna do spells, and we are gonna do to G cursor phi. Night Wraith, I feel really, really bad doing this, bestie, because I truly have been wanting you for a while, but we are gonna get rid of the curse of the Night Wraith. Boom, his energy goes back up. He's like, I'm free. And we have completed the 24 whilst 24. This has taken me about a week to do. Obviously, I've been like working, making other videos and stuff like that, like whilst I've been doing it. But I'm honestly quite impressed that it only took a week to do. And there we go. We have done everything on the official Sims checklist challenge. This was so much fun, truly. I know people were slightly disappointed that this was like the 24th anniversary thing, but I enjoyed this type of gameplay. Like I said, I always have enjoyed challenges, and when it's like an official thing, not gonna lie, I didn't really do like a lot of like the positivity posters thing with Millie Bobby Brown, and even the like Jasmine Holiday challenges. Like I did a few of them, but I kind of wish that they did more of these like community driven things. Like I wish that they gave us challenges to do that then unlock something in the game. Like Simmers, like get together and get together. Woohoo as many Sims as possible as you can within this time frame, and we will give you the heart-shaped love bed. You can have your vibrating heart bed that you have wanted for all these anniversaries and you still haven't had yet. Or even just like new interactions. Like obviously that would be work for the team, like they'd have to do animations and stuff like that, but I do think it would be a really nice thing for the community. And I know I've talked about this before, but I feel like scenarios could have been that, but they really are just a feature like so many other features in The Sims 4 that have been introduced and then just like left hanging, left in the dust with nothing really to do. But thank you all so much for tuning in to these couple of parts. I hope you all enjoyed this challenge. Let me know how you are getting on with it. I would love to hear it. I hope these videos were also kind of helpful as like little tutorials showing you like little hacks to the system that make these things a little bit easier for you if you are trying to save some time. I appreciate you, and I will speak to you in my next one. Bye now.